Hello and welcome to another edition of The Bowl Show. All thanks to Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. We continue our coverage of the 2024 Australian Open today as we move into our penultimate match for coverage, the men's pairs final. There's a beauty on the way today. As always, Bowls Australia's Val Febbo joins me. Val, how are you?
I'm getting sad, Jordan, because I know that we've only got one more week left after this. So let's try and... Did the viewers care if we've got like a 6-hour show today?
No,
I just want to drag it out.
They'd be happy with it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll drag it out as long as possible.
Marathon edition of The Bowl Show.
Exactly. Why not? Because where else would you rather be? But I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very good. I'm looking forward to today's men's pairs final because we do have one of the matches of the tournament about to come up on our program. So
all I can say is, my God.
Yes. Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, before we get to the match, though, let's cover off on a few of the formalities, starting off with the news headlines of the week. All thanks to OMF. Upgrade to OMF's adjustable bed base for customised comfort and improved sleep quality. And Victoria have selected their side that will compete in this year's Nationals. The Big V not shying away from sending their best Val. Who's in the squad?
Yeah, there's a few notables in this squad as they look to defend the Marge Morris Trophy in the women's event, and Akasha Fortune, the under-18 girls winner at the Australian Open, as well as Carla Krasanik making her comeback,
Yes.
former world champion and Commonwealth Games winner. Sam Atkinson, she's in the team. Cass Millerick, of course, Sophie Kurzman, one of the superstars and up-and-coming superstars of the sport. Kobe Cromie on the men's side as Victoria look to try and make inroads in this men's competition, which has been dominated by Queensland and New South Wales. The Flappers in Anthony and Maddie Flapper. We love Maddie Flapper on this show. Brad Orr, Dylan Fisher and Tyson Cromie as well. So I'm really looking forward to this. And I think the Big V have got a good shot at making a big fist of it. But the quality of teams, especially in those northern states in Queensland and New South Wales, is quite unbelievable. So I'm looking forward to the side series later on this year.
There we go. Well done to all players selected. And yeah, very impressive squad selected by the Vics. Let's move on to Around the Greens, all thanks to Bowls Australia. Local legends wanted. Search Bowls clubs near me. What have you got for us for this week's edition of Around the Greens? Now, remember last week when I said keep watching?
Yes. Stay watching for this week. Well, it was something to do with Kelsey Cottrell and Jack McShay. Now, last year, of course, this year, a couple of weeks ago, they won the indoor championships. And that means you win the Australian Indoor Championships, you get a chance to go overseas and represent Australia at the World Bowls Indoor Championships, Jordan, which is so exciting. So both of those guys from April 20 to 26 next year will be off to Scotland, to Aberdeen, to represent the nation and go for a world title. And Jack McShay especially, for him, he'll be 20 years old at the time, to be able to go for a world title. It's quite unbelievable.
How exciting.
Yeah, extremely.
That's awesome.
Kelsey's already got one at the indoors, winning the 2023 mixed pairs with Aaron Sheriff, but she'd like to go for the singles, that's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah, good on them, and hopefully they will represent us well, but hopefully they can bring home some hardware to go along with that. Right, today's feature match on the Bowl Show is the men's pairs final from this year's Australian Open. Let's get into the lineups, all thanks to Right at Home, the right care right at home. And firstly, in orange, Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice.
Yeah, these two playing some brilliant bowls. I called their semi-final against Cody Packer and Cohen Litfin, Jordan, and they were both absolutely sensational. Nathan Rice pretty much broke the opposition with what he was able to do. Like that, there was a chance for Cody and Cohen to draw a 5 and hold a 5. And Lurch has pulled up something absolutely amazing and led superbly by Flynn. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they perform in this decider.
And their opposition in blue is Joseph Clark and Jack McShane.
The youthful exuberance of these two, it is amazing. They dispatched Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly in the semi-final. To do that is an achievement in itself. Jack also beat Gary Kelly in the singles as well. So to knock off one of the most informed bowlers in the world is quite a feat. But these two, 2 years ago, they were playing on green 1 in the under-18 boys singles final. And now they're playing in the men's pairs decider. It's amazing. Just ridiculous how good they are.
Excellent stuff. So a couple of prodigious talents on the way in this men's pairs final, which is coming up right on the other side of this short break. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us on The Bowl Show. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Drink Wise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise. We're here at Club Broadbeach for the 2024 Australian Open Men's Pairs Final. Let's get into the game.
Almost comes back to a normal game of bowls. Those first few ends are just a little different.
And I think having some kind of pre-game plan / method is really, really important, Clive, as we see Flynn nailing it with his first.
Well, that's a good set. That's a good nerve settler, isn't it?
Yeah, you could see there wasn't a hesitation behind the mat. Should it be forehand or backhand? It was a clear plan to go forehand in this direction. And you're right about that first bowl. You're just consciously worried about getting it away nice and giving it a chance and learning from there. But if this is any indication of what we're in for, especially in these perfect conditions, we're in for a ripping game.
Look at the finish on this green at the moment. It is running a treat. Great bowls, great opening bowls from both players. Just looking at the finish, Gary, we saw 18 seconds on the screen before the match, and it looks to be running every bit of that.
Yeah, definitely around that 18-second mark, high 17s. And this Jack length's around about that 32-metre length, so we're getting a good indication of what this green's doing. 1-on-1 behind. And Flynn's not only drawn the shot, but got one on the tee.
The quick green, Barry, do you think that's going to come into shot selection? And, you know, sometimes on a quick green it can become a little bit draw or drive to, you know, the in-between shots become that little bit trickier to play?
I'd be surprised if both players from both teams haven't had that chat and said, listen, this green's quick. Are we going to try and just be a bit aggressive when we need to be, or are we still going to try and back our
What a
shot?
shot, Joseph.
What a shot. Yeah, brilliant.
Nudged it through, and Joseph Clark leading and holding shot.
Of course, 18 ends is the journey to the title in the 3-bowl pairs format.
Yeah, well, at 18 seconds or thereabouts, we're looking at, if the game goes right to the last end and it's quite close, we're looking at a fairly lengthy game here. Both the young fellas are probably, I would have thought, mid-range in speed. They're not fast or slow players, whereas Nathan's quite quick and Flynn's probably mid-range as well. So if we're looking at the speed of the players and the speed of the green, we're in for a lengthy game, which is a good thing, I believe.
Joseph, a great set this is.
Has Joey done it again?
Just
He's just going to pass, which is very handy.
So if there's two main components to the game, as we know, Clive, line and length, you want to be achieving one of those at least first end or really early in the match. And if you look down the rink, you can see every bowl so far basically down the centre of the rink. So the line's pretty much been sorted by all players. As you see, Nathan getting back to the centre here, lovely. So line's not really much of an issue because the green's so trustworthy and the conditions are so kind. It's almost like playing indoor.
First bowl on the backhand side of the rink for Jack McShane.
19-year-old current Pathways Jackaroo skipping here in the pairs final.
Just going to run past, but a good range finder for him. And the point of the backhand there is Nathan's playing the forehand, so Jack looking to play backhand. If he does happen to land one Jack high, he's not setting anything up for the hand that Nathan's been playing.
He's stalking this one, Nathan.
He's on a tighter line.
Yeah, he's giving this a chance. He's telling it to hurry. He's not far away here.
Outstanding. Little nudge to the Jack and stays mainly hidden away. We talked about Nathan Rice and the impact he can have early here.
Yeah, so
it is.
So Jack left that open for him. As you said, he didn't want to frame it or give him something to work off, but we're talking about one of the classiest players to play the game in Nathan Rice. And yeah, it's hard to shut him down, but that might be something that they think about now moving forward. Do we try and get in first with such a quality player in Nathan?
Jack's still interested in this. He's urging it to get down. Just going to pass on the outside. What a great effort. And a very handy home, that bowl. Just his turn to go to the backhand side now so as not to set anything up.
Traditionally, I do believe it has been slightly Slightly slower that side of the ring just because of the higher draw.
He's got a bit of a consolation prize there, though.
See this technique, high thumb, gets the bowl away really square at release, gets that lead foot out of the way. It's on its way. Is he going to hold?
I don't think he's quite going to get around the front, that's all it is. Weight looked really good for it.
So a 1 count. Nathan Rice drawing the shot.
Tournament, I should say. Conceded 85. They're 118 up coming into the final. Nathan and Flynn just a little bit lower scoring, 186 shots scored, and they're plus 96 for the tournament. So just the higher scoring team, and it just feels like 20 shots might be the sort of number we're looking at to win the title.
That's high scoring, definitely, and that tells you one thing. It's definitely that bowls in the head, that critical mass, knowing that Jack's getting on the mat, having high volumes of bowls in the head, because you can't score high numbers without that. And so that's telling you that both players are playing really good bowls and having the opportunity to create numbers. And as we've seen the heads already, and Joseph's started well again here. Jack's, from what I can see, getting on the mat with a lot of confidence, having bowls in the head. So.
Well, Barry, I'm going to defer to you on the fashion stakes because I think you're more into that. But no, that it does look sensational.
What are you doing here, mate?
And we know that so far,
Why, mate?
the Peach has done the job, hasn't it?
Helen Boardman and Peter Doherty, champions in the Peach.
Yes.
And as we saw, the ladies, women's fours, champions in the Peach.
Peach might be the charm then, Barry.
That's it. I might have to have some with dessert tonight.
As long as you can.
Why not? I got a couple of shirts at home, similar colour.
Good. Second shot.
Don't mind a little bit of peach or a bit of salmon, so who
I'm
knows?
always more a two fruits type of guy, but yeah.
4 bowls inside 18 inches.
Yeah,
That
on a
is-
green that's rocketing, it's
mate, all
brilliant,
good.
isn't it?
And this is an experienced shot.
Full draw now.
Yeah, tell us about that, because
Tell the Jack
there's
to bowl.
almost an unwritten rule in 3-bowl pairs that the one of the lead bowls has to pass the Jack. Is that fair?
Yeah, you can be, and in 3-bowl pairs, you can afford to be attacking style leader, get in there or behind, and then knowing that respot comes into play. So Flynn, he's got 2 around it, and he's got that tee option. The last thing you want to be doing...
All of it. Go.
Wow,
Oh,
great attempt.
good.
The last thing you want to be doing is standing on the mat having last bowl.
To get some shots of the crowd there. There is barely a seat spare. In fact, there's people standing. So it is a packed house. You've got to get here early to get a seat. There was people here sitting in the grandstand 2 hours before the match to make sure they got their seat, as Nathan Rice just comes up short.
Down there, through you.
The weather's been amazing, Liam. Just been incredible. Just nice, warm but comfortable days. Nights get a little bit chilly, but that's all right. And just been a treat.
Love the speed here.
Move,
Opportunity
move.
weight. So great speed. The key to that shot, just arriving and undone all of Joseph's good work with the 3 lead bowls, but to play that control weight was super important.
Yeah, he gave all just maximum chances. As Nathan Rice follows down that line, and he's very close himself. Where's the Jack going? There's that back bowl coming into play straight away.
You've always got it up your sleeve, and you can really grow from that, having those bowls waiting. So fresh. We've got a fresh length and a fresh line here for Jack. A reset here.
Used to clear the front.
Just got to believe early.
That trust's important for Nathan Rice right now, because he does need to find that slightly wider line. Doesn't want to be pushing that last Jack McShane bowl up. I mean, they're calling for a hurry. He doesn't need to hurry. It's very good.
Short's actually better than, yeah, slightly in front of Jack. Probably couldn't put it in a better spot.
All right, it's on its way. Can Jack come up with something special here? Wasn't far away with the last.
Woo. Woo.
Looks like he's just on the outside. Now just wants to pull up. Not going to.
There's your confirmation. 3 more for Nathan and Flynn. And a brilliant start through the first 2 ends here. It is 4-zip.
We're going to take a quick break here on the Bowl Show, but stick around for more action on the other side. Welcome back to the Bowl Show. All thanks to Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise. Let's get back to the Bowls action.
Yeah, well, Flynn said it at the start of the game. It's just an honour to play with an elite player like Nathan Rice. That was the word, elite. And Nathan is definitely one of the best that's played for the country, and he's worked at Club Helensvale for over 20 years.
Glen O'Shaughnessy off the mat, and Lindsay Clark has his brother with her right now.
If you couldn't tell, here is Flynn's brother Logan. Flynn, the boys off to a great start so far.
Yeah, going well. Lurch's coming in with a few clutch bowls, and yeah, hopefully they can maintain this for the next few ends.
Tell us about your family. I've worked a little bit with Flynn, and very close-knit, and you're a bowler as well. Is he the better bowler? Tell us about what that looks like at home.
Yeah, there's a bit of a rivalry there, but he started bowling before I did, so, you know, I saw him win a few games, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And yeah, it's pretty rival.
And tell us about this moment for him, the Australian Open final. He works really hard, really tough work ethic, gets out and trains. Must be a big moment for him and your family.
Yeah, huge. We're just so proud of him. Even if he loses, you know, we're proud of him, and he's had a big tournament, and we're just...
Tell us about him as a person. He's pretty quiet out there on the green. Is he like that at home? Is he a bit of a character at home?
No, he's pretty quiet. He was hitting me this morning with one of those rubber spongy hands. So, yeah, but he doesn't show it on the green. He's pretty calm.
Nice. And do you play a bit together? I think you recently won the ACT pennant final, I hear.
Yeah, won the flag down in Canberra with him. That was amazing. That was great. Best bowls accomplishment with him, and it was great to do with him, brother. So.
Nice. And tell us one last question. So he's moved up to the Sunshine State now. Are you going to follow, or are you happy he's gone up here? How are you feeling about it?
I think it makes for a few holidays up here. Good to get away to the Canberra cold. So yeah, might come up here.
Wonderful. I'll let you go relax, enjoy this one, and cheer the boy home.
Cheers. Thanks, Liz.
Thanks, Logan. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Lindsay. Great to get some insight from Glen O'Shaughnessy there, Clive.
Yeah, and always an opportunity for some free accommodation for Logan when he comes up here. That's always a bonus, isn't it?
The ACT supporting his brother just tells you what this event's all about. A lot of people stay on to their caravans and spend a few extra weeks up here looking around. He's got 3 bowls to play to, and that's such an important part of the game, especially with a guy like Nathan. And
Jack high bowl to work with as well,
yeah,
Barry.
And Jack's got to be wary of that early. Does he look to cover that danger early? Take the one? So do you cover now, Clives? Because knowing that Nathan now has got 2 out of the 3 in there, you know, he's got the ability to trail it for 3.
He will not be short with his next bowl, there is no doubt about that. So Jack can change this a little bit. Even move the Jack, even if he's one down as a result of moving the Jack, it might actually sit better for him for the rest of the end.
Yeah, true. Very true. He's played it well, though.
Come on, Jack.
Bit of work off Nathan.
No, that's really well played.
Is it big stick time? Loves his golf, Nathan Rice. And we see a big drive here. He's winding up a bit. Here we go. Looking for Jack. Both bowls.
It's close.
Oh, something.
Got the gap. Well, got the gap and the back bowls.
Yeah, start again, mate. And if you sit yours, you're popping mine into a good home as well.
Yeah, a bit stiff there. Good areas, though. I think he will stay committed, though, Nathan Rice, unless somehow he looks like dropping a bigger number. But Jack shut this down early. Get on top of the Jack.
Yeah, just land in front would do, wouldn't it? Look at that angle.
Needs to hurry. He's played it pretty well.
And all the angles covered, that is for sure. Look at that.
Stays upright through release. Stalking it. Needs Jack.
Needs it to hang on. Just under. And as we talked about already, with this pace of green, you can play this with some confidence, knowing it's going to get back for you.
It's not quite a free hit here, but he wants to make the most of this ring he's got.
Urging it to get all the way, and it certainly has. What a shot.
What a shot indeed. Jack McShane has got them right back into this pairs final. There's 4 count. on this end. Brings them right back within 2 shots here. 6-4 now reads the scoreline. Clutch from Jack McShane. Here is Jack McShane. Very open head at the moment.
Yeah, just a chance now to roll his own or sneak past. The sneak past is what he's looking for. He's urging it to stop, but he's done a good job. I think he thought he might have been going a little bit quick, but that'll do the job nicely.
Does Nathan try and draw a Jack-eye inside now, Clive? He's got good weight. If he happens to play under that front blue and get the jack, he can make a couple.
I think so.
Needs connection now.
Wonder of how much this is going to hang on late.
Has he got it? Well, he's got it just under, yeah. So just tried to draw it under there. I think that was the smart play. Takes that front bowl out.
2 seconds.
Joseph was straight in there, gave him a pretty clear call. It's just up to Jack now to deliver.
Just dropping under.
That's that weight we spoke about, Clive.
Nathan has the opportunity to pretty much play the same bowl as his last. He wouldn't even mind if he's just got 6 inches less weight to just try and park in there. And is he round?
Yeah. Almost.
Contact that fell out, so it'll just be the one.
Be interesting to see what Flynn and Nathan do here. Nathan's staring down the rink trying to grab Flynn's attention.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. Before we get back to the Bowl's action, the Nucleus Network has partnered with the Bowl Show to share their groundbreaking work by helping our communities via important medical trials. So, to be part of something bigger, participate in upcoming vaccine trials and help safeguard yourself and the community.
We do have lots of trials that are very relevant for a lot of the general population. I think a lot of our vaccine trials are especially important in keeping the vulnerable in our community safe. I think we all at least know a few loved ones who have been affected by these diseases. So I think it is really cool that we get to provide this avenue for people to participate in the advancement of these treatments.
Before any treatment kind of gets to the market or gets to the community, it has to be thoroughly tested and vetted. So clinical trials plays an important part in that process. Clinical trials figures out A, is it safe, and then later down the track, B, does it work? Trying to figure out safe doses, trying to figure out if there's any side effects. That way we can figure out exactly what our therapy is.
Our clinical trials cover a range of indications such as diabetes, cancer, Parkinson's, the list kind of goes on.
You come in here, you see firsthand how important it is and where medicine starts.
Absolutely. We have to go right back to the 5th end where Joey and Jack scored that 4. Other than that, it's been 1s and 2s since then. So it could be that a run of ends is required here, or could it be that you get one more big score somewhere here and that makes the difference? Joey with a solid opener here.
Great starter, Joseph.
Been so solid throughout this match. You know, in the 3-bowl pairs format, Barry, as a lead, you don't get to play the big moment bowls. The big moment bowls are played by the skippers in this format, but you get to set it up.
Yeah, no, that's right. And it's going to be especially as
Next one, mate.
Joseph and Jack probably look to be a little bit more aggressive over the last 4 ends, if need be, because the scoreboard pressure. That's when Flynn's got to be conscious of that and giving his bowls more of a chance. So you're spot on, Clive. It's just trying to set up the heads to outnumber your opposition.
Joseph.
And Joseph's done a great job of it, but Nathan's answered a lot to this. And
great shots, Joseph.
Flynn's responded quite well too sometimes when his first one wasn't on it as well. He's done quite well. It's only a weight correction required here for Flynn.
The Joseph call from Jack's making me smile, because most of us know Joey as Joey. But it's been Joseph the whole time.
Good,
Just going to stay up at the back.
Very business-like, isn't it, Clive? And he's
Yes.
been all business on the mat. Terrific performance in this final so far from Joseph Clark. Here's his third lead bowl, holding 2.
Got the speed, you're all over it.
He's just got to run a touch this one, but 3 really good shots.
Well done.
Make it 3 for Joey.
Solid as a rock again.
Good.
Don't mind Flynn being slightly aggressive again here. Just give it a little chance. 18 inches, 2 feet. Just nestle on something, trail a jack.
The pressure is starting to mount. 4 ends remaining. These 2 youngsters, you wouldn't know it.
Lindsay, while we've got you, we saw Flynn just mix his hands up a little bit earlier, a bit of forehand, backhand action. Is it something you think that may have just been formed from pressure from Joseph?
Yeah, I think so, Baz. I mean, Lurch was playing a heap of conversions early, which sort of were keeping him in the match and keeping their nose in front. With Flynn not quite finding it as well as Joey had, which was interesting because Flynn was still playing quite well. It's just probably changed up his confidence maybe a little bit. But hopefully he can get back on Joey's hand. And
Right, Jack. Looking to close him further on this. Linz, it's an interesting head, this one, because there's gaps, isn't there? I mean, it's 3 or 4 at the moment, and potentially 5 with this one coming in. There's still gaps for Lurch to find with any sort of weight.
Doesn't want the jack. He's going to frame that slightly now. Thought the jack was better where it was. Jack was good if he got all of it, but I think that's built a bit of a target for Nathan now. Needs to clear the front. Well, he's taken one out, Nathan Rice, but still finds himself 4 down. I'm with you, Clive. I think there needs to be a slight tidy up here. It just looks too open for Nathan Rice.
Up 4. Can he add to it, Jack McShane?
Yeah, great speed here. Can he change the angles? Shut it down.
Up you get. You're clear right now, mate.
Oh, he's very close to doing so. And fall back in front, well, that helps. It does help. It's still not ideal, but it helps.
I don't think there's a gap there anymore, though, now, Clive. There was a gap on that forehand, high of the jack. But I don't think there's a gap there now. If it is, it's very slight, so it's pretty much a 4-bowl target for Nathan Rice here.
This
forehand.
is huge. Oh,
looking for the last bowl of Jack McShane's backhand. Needs some action.
Under.
He's cut one out.
We talked about the 4 on N5.
It's 4 and N14.
Yes.
Massive swing, and for the first time they take the lead.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. We now head back down to our competitors on the green.
Joseph Clark, his first bowl here, if it's anywhere past Jack, it's a huge box ticked.
Joseph.
And he's done well.
It's a key element of the respot format as well, because you don't get a chance to kill the end and have another go. You have to get it right on the first attempt in terms of chasing the 3 shots or defending the 3 shots. Flynn, what can he come up with this first attempt?
Yeah, anywhere past, that's okay. So it's still in the counting position. So anything jack back or sitting that bowl now, that's pretty much the perfect weight. Still in the game. I know one nervous person right now, Peter Clark, Joseph's dad, does a great job down there at Park Beach Bowling Club.
Hang on.
Haven't spotted him here today, but
Take match off, mate. Good. Well done. Hold.
This looks to be dropping away. Nathan's calling for it to hold.
If he beats that yellow, that's not too bad. 19-year-old St John's Park Bowling Club. Joseph Clark.
Pretty simple task for Joey in this sense. He's just drawing to Jack with this bowl.
All of it. Well played, mate.
As simple as it is when there's an Australian Open title on the line.
If Flynn doesn't draw the shot here and slides through heavy, he wins 2 on the tee. Or if he connects Jack, he can make 2. Must reach. Trail the Jack for 2 or have 2 on the respot.
Has he got the Jack? He's just under it.
Silence rings over Broadbeach. Tension, skip bowlers 3 apiece to come on the 18th and final end.
So win the tee with your first here, Jack McShane. So that takes that element out of the game. And Nathan Rice needs to trail the Jack just slightly off centre.
Knowledgeable crowd knowing exactly where he was headed with that bowl.
Any touch of the Jack here in the right direction can make 3. Needs it to hurry. He's going to draw the shot, Nathan Rice. Is he going to get a touch? He's done that.
Oh, he can still do 3. He can still score 3 that way.
Absolutely he can. Thought this may have been on the forehand from Jack McShane just to get into that little pocket of bowls that are against him, but he might be looking to play this first. He's stalking it.
He's very close.
Nathan Rice needs to repeat the dose for 2.
So can Nathan Rice count with this? If he counts with this...
Looks pretty good. Body language is very positive.
Oh, he's very close. He's played it brilliantly. What a shot. Under all sorts of pressure.
It's all set up.
So he said, nice, kind weight.
Is he going to get down?
Move a little.
Wow. Here we go.
Another big finish to the men's pairs final, the Australian Open.
He's chasing it.
Send it to a 19th end, Nathan Rice, stalking it down.
Is he going to run it all the way? Is he going to get there? He is!
Come on! Nathan Rice gets it done. Draws for a third. And 19th end, 3 paddles go up.
As soon as he released that bowl, he chased down after it. He was on a higher line. So this needs to stay clear of anything Nathan Rice needs to do.
Down a little, mate.
On or beyond here. It's a nice start. So it's the first ditch to ditch this game, Clive. I've got it written down in my notes here. Who would have thought the last, or the extra end of the game would be the longest end? Let's see how both leads can go on this new length.
Joseph.
Looks like it's just going to carry past.
Effort. Change much, mate.
Probably shows we see a slight difference between BPL and Australian Open bowls right here, don't we? Because the BPL sometimes is Jack in the ditch. No one quite got the audacity to try that for an Australian Open title.
Well, we saw the highlights pre this game of Aaron Wilson producing through the 3 of the best to win last year.
Well played, mate.
In with a great shot there.
Send it out to territory he knows all about. Not starting on a fresh hand. Needs to hurry.
Joseph.
Has it got enough?
Joseph. Up you get. Up you get. Up you get. Go. Oh, mate.
Edged onwards as it got
close.
there.
Pretty close, mate. Don't know. Change hands.
Oh, look out.
Call for a measure.
Who knows?
Ditch to ditch. New hand.
A chance to be a hero.
Give it a chance. Trail the Jack. Turn your own up. Even another back bowl's okay.
And he's made sure he's got there, Baz, but he's just going to have overdone it, I think.
Pretty keen to give that bowl a chance, which was the right intent. You haven't seen Joey chase after many this match, but he had a spring in his step after he delivered that one. So as it stands at the moment, we're going to rely on Mitchell Mears a fair bit here, Clive.
Yes, we are.
And the players. There is standing room only. Nathan Rice backhand. 18 inches of room to draw the shot. Does draw late here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Not quite.
He's as nervous as anyone at the moment.
Yeah.
Jack's fallen in behind this.
He likes it.
He needs it to get right back now. Just going to carry. Fantastic effort. It's fallen back.
Mitchell Mears, our marker.
All eyes went to Mitch Mears and he went measure.
Nathan Rice. Very close here.
Oh, he's all over the jack.
He's drawn it again.
All over the jack.
Nathan Rice taking control in the tiebreak.
He's staring at it. He's under. So that's exact. So Nathan Rice's bowl has gone back, but still not the backest. And decision time here, Clive. Does Nathan get another one in there? Good, strong, confident draw. Take second or potentially cover any danger. Not getting in much body language from Flynn here, but needs to turn hard.
Bowl or jack is what Joey said as Jack left.
It's on its way.
Hang on,
Now
mate.
he's
Hang
on.
on. Hang on.
He's got it and killed it. It's going to be respotted. And the boys have done it.
Unbelievable. To win the Australian Open, Jack McShane, the weight kills the jack, and that'll do it for the youngsters, the two 19-year-olds.
You're our newest Australian Open pairs champion. What a shot. How does it feel?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Oh wow. Yeah. Honestly, Joey was so good that game. And I just knew I just had to. Lurch was on fire. I just had to sort of try to stay with him. And then, yeah, I just felt good on the mat with that one and let it go, and happy days.
Look, it was a classic finish, a really great effort. Joey, you were exceptional up front. Very patient game. It was really high quality. You just chipped along and got that nice pick up towards the end of the match, and what a finish.
Yeah, it was a great finish. I mean, my first ever game was watching Nathan Rice play with Wayne Till against Bester, and it's amazing to play like that. And that last end made us earn it, and he played amazing. And I mean, it was a great game. It's just amazing, to be honest. I can't believe it.
Well, I'll let you boys go and enjoy the celebrations. Our newest Australian Open pairs champions, Jack McShane and Joey. Well done. Congratulations.
What a match that was. Join us on the other side of the break for the Bowl Show Awards. Back soon. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Drink Wise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise. Wow, what a thrilling finish to this championship match. The men's pairs final was unbelievable. The grit and determination of the boys in blue was unbelievable, Val.
Jordan, I cannot express how difficult that final shot was for Jack McShane to nail that final bowl of an extra end, channeled his inner Alan Fife, and the only thing that would make that more epic was if Titanic music was playing underneath it. My heart will go on, but amazing, just amazing. 19 years old, and these guys they've taken the bowls world by storm. The 2024 AO will go down in folklore as one of the best in history. We had some tantalising finals, and all of them lived up to the hype.
All right, Val, let's relive the best moments of this match through our Bowl Show Awards, starting with the play of the day. What did you pick out as the play of the day, Val?
I'd lose my job if I didn't pick the last bowl. It had to be. It was unbelievable. Jack McShane to pull this out when he absolutely needed it most. Nathan Rice had done everything he possibly could have to win this match for his team at the back end. Flynn O'Shaughnessy doing really well up the leading end, but look at this, and the celebration to boot as well. Afterwards, we spoke to Jack when he came in to prepare for his men's fours final. And he goes, I honestly don't really remember the celebration. And he walked in, he made a joke and he goes, oh, never in doubt. But no, he said he was so nervous when that bowl was about to go down. And like, it's honestly, to be able to do that at that point of a match, just amazing.
Ice cold in those sunnies as well. How about the player of the match then? With thanks to Barra and O'Day, because the little things are everything.
Oh, it had to be Jack. He was simply superb, and what he was able to pull out at the end of the match was great, but he got them in front for the majority of this contest. And he's a really humble guy, and he kept throwing credit at Joey Clark because Joey was also equally as good. But Jack, for this performance alone, he was brilliant.
And finally, the moment of the match, all thanks to DrinkWise. If you're choosing to have a drink, choose to DrinkWise. What have you got for us?
It had to be Lurch because they were down 3 going into the last end here, and Nathan Rice has put 3 bowls on a sixpence pretty much. Have a look at them come in here, Jordan. And how on earth he's able to do this. We talk about Jack McShane doing it in the final bowl of the extra end. How Nathan Rice was able to achieve this result is amazing in itself. And look at the animation. He's a very knockabout, relaxed guy, but he was fired up at this point.
So there was our Bowl Show awards for this edition of the Bowl Show. That's all we have time for today. But next week, we are into our final episode of 2024. And if you thought that this match was full of drama, then next week we cover the final of the men's singles. So that is what is in store. And I have to tell you, Val, the men's singles final is tension personified. It was everything you could have hoped for in a great contest. So looking forward to covering it off with you, Val.
Aaron Sheriff and Cohen Lidford, the viewers, you will not be disappointed. I'm sure you'll want to watch it again, that's for sure. Jordan, thank you.
Thank you, Val. Looking forward to next week's edition of The Bowl Show, the final episode of The Bowl Show next week. So we'll catch you then on the program. The Bowl Show would not be possible without the generous support of DrinkWise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise. OMF. Upgrade to OMF's adjustable bed base to customise comfort and improve sleep quality. The Nucleus Network. Be part of something bigger. Participate in upcoming vaccine trials and help safeguard yourself and the community. Barra and O'Day, because the little things are everything. Right at home, improving the quality of life for those we serve. Aero Bowls, the same line every time. And of course, Bowls Australia. Local legends wanted. A Bowls Green is just up the road. Search Bowls clubs near me.